Imagine a place where the streets shine brighter than diamonds, and beauty doesn't just walk, it arrives in a roar of engines worth millions. Welcome to Monaco, the playground of billionaire women and their breathtaking supercars. Here, every curve of the coastline reflects power, elegance, and the kind of luxury most can only dream about. In this city, women don't follow trends, they create them. From golden Lamborghinis to custom-made Ferraris, each arrival feels like a scene from a modern royal parade. But behind the glamour and flashbulbs lies a world few ever see, where influence is measured not by titles, but by horsepower and style. Stay with us, because what you're about to witness will redefine what it means to be powerful, beautiful, and unstoppable. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Inside the Billionaires, and turn on the bell icon, because in Monaco, the next arrival might just outshine them all. Some places are born to showcase wealth, but Monaco turns luxury into an art form. Every street, every corner of this Mediterranean jewel feels like a living runway where sunlight dances on the metallic curves of million-dollar supercars, and women are the undisputed stars of the show. They don't need spotlights because the entire city is their stage. From the marble steps of the Casino de Monte Carlo to the shimmering yacht docks of Port Hercule, billionaire ladies glide out of their Rolls-Royce Phantoms and Ferrari Romas with a confidence that can silence a crowd. Every high-heeled step echoes through the city like Monaco's heartbeat, steady, elegant, and powerful. The air here is filled with the blend of sea breeze, luxury perfume, and the roar of handcrafted engines. Tourists stop, phones raised, but what they're really trying to capture isn't just beauty, it's presence. The kind of magnetic aura that comes only from women who know they've reached the pinnacle of privilege and style. They don't just wear fashion, they wear power. Every diamond bracelet and designer silhouette is a declaration of dominance in the most glamorous playground on Earth. Yet, behind the flashing cameras and sparkling jewels, a silent question lingers in the air. Who truly owns this stage? Are they self-made business empresses who've conquered their industries, or the mysterious muses standing beside Monaco's most powerful men, women who can steal the spotlight with just one glance? And just as curiosity peaks, the low growl of an engine cuts through the crowd. A black Bugatti. La voiture noire glides to a stop, its mirror-like surface reflecting the golden sunset. The door opens slowly, and in that split second, every camera, every breath, freezes. A woman steps out, her presence so commanding that even the city of billionaires falls silent. That moment marks the beginning of a story that's only getting started. A story you won't want to look away from. In Monaco, jewelry doesn't always sparkle on the wrist. Sometimes it roars down the Boulevard des Moulins. For the women of this glittering city-state, a supercar isn't just transportation. It's an extension of their identity, a moving masterpiece that speaks louder than words. When a woman here slides behind the wheel of a Bugatti Chiron, a McLaren Speedtail, or a custom pink Lamborghini Aventador, it's not about vanity, it's about statement. These cars aren't merely machines. They're declarations of status, independence, and taste. While most people see horsepower and price tags, Monaco's elite women see them as crowns made of carbon fiber and gold. Every color, every stitch of leather is meticulously chosen. Some interiors are embroidered with their initials, others are inlaid with rose gold or even diamonds. These aren't factory orders. Their personal signatures. On the narrow, sunlit roads of Monte Carlo, these women glide past like modern royalty, each vehicle reflecting her story. The purr of a Ferrari LaFerrari hints at elegance. The thunder of a Pagani Huayra whispers rebellion. Each sound becomes a language of power. When these engines echo through the tunnels carved into Monaco's cliffs, they announce that luxury here isn't inherited, it's performed. But beneath all the glitter, there's something more profound, a message. These women drive their own lives, literally and figuratively. They control the wheel, the speed, and the direction. They are redefining femininity in a world once dominated by men, proving that success and grace can share the same lane. And still, as night falls over the Monte Carlo skyline, the streets glimmer with headlights like diamonds scattered across black velvet. The echoes of V12 engines fade, replaced by whispers and camera flashes. Somewhere among them, a mysterious woman parks a golden Koenigsegg Jesko. No entourage, no announcement. Just her and a car worth more than most people's lifetime earnings. Who is she? A movie star? A silent investor? Or perhaps one of Zeus's inner circle? Women whose cars, connections, and charisma make them untouchable. No one knows for sure, but as the engine cools and she disappears into the night, one thing is certain. In Monaco, a woman's power doesn't sparkle on her finger. It accelerates at 200 miles per hour. In Monaco, style and speed are not separate worlds. They collide in the most spectacular way. Every arrival is a performance. Every step, a carefully composed frame in the movie of luxury life. Here, women don't simply drive up, they arrive. And that difference is what transforms a street corner into a moment of legend. The choreography begins before the engine even stops. The car door swings open to reveal not just couture, but confidence. Flowing silk gowns that catch the Mediterranean breeze, diamond earrings glinting in the golden light, and heels clicking softly against the marble sidewalks of Casino Square. The contrast is mesmerizing. Raw power beneath the hood, absolute elegance behind the wheel. Every color tells a story. Crimson Ferraris that mirror passion, pearl-white Rolls-Royces symbolizing purity and prestige, deep sapphire McLarens glowing under the Riviera sun. The cameras don't just capture the cars, they capture an attitude. It's not about excess, it's about expression. Each woman embodies her own version of dominance, poised, effortless, and unforgettable. Photographers line the streets, influencers hold their breath, and luxury brands quietly take notes. Because in Monaco, a perfect arrival isn't just seen, it's studied. The way she steps out, adjusts her sunglasses, glances over her shoulder, it's the essence of modern royalty. Some of these women are models, others CEOs, but all share the same unspoken power, the ability to turn heads without saying a single word. But beneath the flawless entrances and endless flashbulbs, there's something deeper. For many of these women, every appearance is a reminder of what they've built, of battles won behind boardroom doors or investments that turned into empires. They're not performing for approval, they're celebrating control. As twilight drapes over the Riviera, a rare sight unfolds. A black LaFerrari glides silently up to the Hôtel de Paris. The door opens, revealing a woman in a minimalist white dress, no jewelry, no entourage. The simplicity itself becomes the statement. Cameras freeze. The crowd quiets. In a city that worships extravagance, she conquers with understatement. And just as she walks through the grand doors, a whisper runs through the crowd. Who is she? No one knows. But that's the beauty of Monaco. The real queens never need to introduce themselves. In most cities, a villa overlooking the sea is the ultimate dream. In Monaco, it's just the starting point, because some women here drive cars that are worth more than entire homes. When you see a Pagani Huayra BC glide down the Promenade des Moneghetti, or a golden Bugatti Divo sparkle under the Monte Carlo lights, chances are the driver isn't a prince, it's a woman whose name opens doors in boardrooms, fashion houses, and high finance empires. Each of these hypercars tells a story of extreme customization and ambition. One lady billionaire is known for her matte rose Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, its seats embroidered with her initials in silk thread. Another, a venture capital queen from London, imported her Koenigsegg Jesko painted in liquid diamond silver, a color so rare it changes hue under the Riviera sun. And then there's the silent collector, the one who owns a one-of-one McLaren Sabre, delivered privately by helicopter to her penthouse terrace. But in Monaco, price tags are only the beginning. What truly fascinates is the meaning behind these machines. Each car represents years of vision, risk, and mastery. These women didn't just buy luxury, they built the lives that allow them to command it. Their supercars are rolling testaments of victory, power, and identity. When they drive past the yachts moored at Port Hercule, they're not flaunting, they're reminding the world how far they've come. Still, the numbers are staggering. Some of these vehicles exceed $5 million, more than the cost of an entire Parisian townhouse or a beachfront villa in Malibu. Yet to their owners, these cars are not indulgences. their investments in legacy. Every turn of the wheel, every glimmer of gold paint becomes part of a personal brand recognized across continents. As the night deepens, the streets of Monaco turn into a silent auction of power. The roar of V12 engines echoes like thunder between marble walls. Crowds gather, phones rise, and whispers spread. That's her, the one with the $7 million Bugatti. But before anyone can confirm, the car vanishes into the tunnel, leaving behind only a fragrance of perfume and the echo of power. And somewhere out there, another engine starts, hinting that this game of elegance and dominance is far from over. There are no starting lines, no trophies, and no checkered flags in this race, yet every woman in Monaco knows it exists. It's the silent competition that unfolds each day on the marble streets of Monte Carlo, where prestige isn't measured in lap times, but in presence. The drivers are not professional racers, they are billionaire heiresses, CEOs, investors, and icons of luxury who turn every arrival into a declaration of supremacy. Here, the rivalry is quiet but fierce. One woman arrives in a limited edition Aston Martin Valkyrie, its engine roaring like thunder through the narrow streets. Another counters with a Ferrari SF90 Spider dipped in liquid gold. To outsiders, it's just another parade of supercars. But to those who understand Monaco's coded language of luxury, every car, every color, every sound carries a message. Who truly owns the moment? This is not about jealousy or ego. It's about the unspoken art of being seen and remembered. The women of Monaco know that attention is the new currency, and in a world obsessed with appearances, mastery lies in knowing how to captivate without even trying. A single well-timed appearance outside Café de Paris or Hôtel Hermitage can ignite a storm on social media within minutes. The silent race is fought with precision, through timing, poise, and subtle strategy. Some arrive in the morning light, letting the Riviera sun ignite the metallic hues of their hypercars. Others prefer the evening, when streetlights and champagne reflections turn their arrival into a cinematic moment. There's no chaos, no noise, only elegance sharpened into power. But behind this graceful rivalry lies a question that fascinates everyone. Who truly rules Monaco's streets? Is it the woman with the rarest car? The one with the most influential connections? Or perhaps the one who doesn't need to flaunt anything at all? One night, a white Bugatti Chiron quietly appears in front of the casino. No crowd, no photographers, just silence. The car door opens and a woman steps out dressed in black velvet, her eyes hidden behind diamond-framed glasses. No one speaks. No one moves. In the city of noise and spectacle, the quietest arrival wins. And just when you think the race is over, another engine awakens in the distance, ready to challenge the throne. Whispers travel fast in Monaco, especially when they involve women powerful enough to own both elegance and velocity. Beyond the glimmer of the casinos and the echo of V12 engines, there exists a hidden circle few ever witness. A private network of extraordinary women bound not by status, but by passion, for power, precision, and control. They meet in places the public never sees, secluded terraces above the Riviera or candlelit lounges overlooking the harbor. Here, supercars aren't trophies. They're symbols of freedom, proof that influence can move as fast as speed itself. They call it a sisterhood, but it's more like an empire, silent, sophisticated, and unstoppable. These women discuss business, philanthropy, and innovation while their hypercars wait below like loyal guards. It's not about outshining each other, it's about rising together. Still, the mystery surrounding them remains unbroken. No lists, no photos, no leaks. And every few months, when the night falls quiet, the sound of synchronized engines echoes across the city. A secret ritual no one dares interrupt. Somewhere in that fleet, a figure with ties to Zeus leads the way. And what happens after that drive, only Monaco's moonlight knows. Every story in Monaco begins with a flash, and these women know exactly how to make it count. The moment a car door opens on Casino Square, the air changes. Engines quiet, cameras rise, and suddenly, the world is watching. For the women of Monaco, every arrival is a calculated moment, where luxury meets legacy and every step becomes part of a digital legend. Social media doesn't just capture their image, it amplifies their aura. Within minutes, a clip of one woman stepping out of her gold Lamborghini can dominate global feeds. But behind the glamour lies strategy. These queens understand that visibility is power. Each post, each angle, each whisper online adds another layer to their influence. Still, not all fame is created equal. Some of these women master silence, appearing rarely, speaking less, yet commanding attention with every move. Others dominate the spotlight, transforming their presence into personal brands worth millions. And yet, one face always lingers in the background: Zeus. Never fully seen, never forgotten. His reflection in a car window is enough to spark headlines. But who are these women that even Zeus moves beside? The answer might arrive in the next flash of a camera. In a world where wealth often shouts, Zeus speaks through silence, and through the company he keeps. Around him moves a constellation of women who define the essence of Monaco's elite. They are more than companions. They are visionaries, investors, and icons of influence who turn luxury into strategy. Each one shines in her own orbit: a designer turned empire builder, a former racer turned entrepreneur, a philanthropist shaping Monaco's cultural future. Together, they form the quiet backbone of Zeus's power. Their connection isn't romantic gossip, it's alliance, a network built on respect, intellect, and shared ambition. When they gather in private suites at Hotel de Paris or aboard a silver yacht beneath the Monte Carlo skyline, conversations ripple far beyond the Riviera, touching markets, fashion houses, and art worlds alike. Zeus doesn't dominate these women, he empowers them, and in return, they magnify his empire's reach. Yet, behind every partnership lies mystery. No contracts, no public statements, just glances, timing, and trust. Some say Zeus's true genius isn't his fortune, but his ability to unite beauty and intelligence under one vision. And as the engines of Monaco quiet for the night, the city belongs not to one ruler, but to them. In Monaco, luxury isn't just about what you own, it's about how you arrive, how you move, and how you command silence without a word. The women of this glittering microstate have rewritten the meaning of success, turning every supercar, every glance, every whispered rumor into part of their legacy. They are not accessories to wealth, they are the architects of it. And at the center of this golden constellation stands Zeus, not as a ruler above them, but as the pulse that connects beauty, ambition, and power into one living masterpiece. Together, they've built something far greater than fame or fortune. A dynasty where elegance is strategy and every choice is a move on the world's most glamorous chessboard. But Monaco never sleeps. Somewhere tonight, another engine will roar to life, another queen will make her entrance, and another chapter in this billionaire fairy tale will begin. So, before you go, hit that like button, share your favorite moment, and subscribe to Inside The Billionaires. Because here in Monaco, the story never ends. It only shifts gears. And trust me, the next arrival will leave you breathless.